Hello, I'm Tom Dyer, and I'm here to ask for your support in getting out my new album, 1 + 1 =? Now, as you know, maybe, I've put out a bunch of records in the last however many years, 10, 12 years, bunches of them, piles of them, and they're all super popular, or not. You know how that is. Yeah, good enough. And this one is a little different than the rest of them. So what makes it different? Well, a lot of those records were done in a pretty short, compact time, a lot of time with one band, etc. This record I've been working on for 10 years now. And I didn't even know I was working on this record for a long time. But it became apparent a couple of years ago. I was doing a project that every song was pretty much me and one other person. There's a couple exceptions, but that's really what's going on here. And so it's an interesting opportunity to do something really different with somebody different every time. So I did a track, for instance, with Amy Denio, where Amy came down for the day. We had nothing, and she and I made a song. It was beautiful. Death at Mounts Road. I did a song with Jim of Seattle where I had this idea floating around in my head for 20 years. Everything in the world is returning to a state of nature. Got the idea on a train and going from Providence, Rhode Island to Boston. It was my commute in those days.
Window seat on a train.
And I kept rolling around in my head, so I finally said it's time, and then Jim of Seattle made it beautiful. So at some point I realized I was doing a duets album, sorta kinda, with a bunch of other people. And so I decided to carry it to its extreme. About 3 days ago, I had an epiphany. I said, this thing has gone on long enough. It's time to get it done. So I said, I'm going to get it done 2 weeks, come hell or high water. And there's a couple, 3 songs I'm still going to try to get done in the next 2 weeks. But whatever is done in 2 weeks, that's what's going on the album. And it's going to come out. So what I'm looking for is not your help to record it. I got that covered. It's to get it pressed and then get it out to the world, because the world wants to hear this. I'm certain of that, as you are certain as well. So that's really the deal. I hope you're willing to look at one of my fabulous prizes. Well, they're okay prizes, whatever they call them, awards, gifts, something or the other, and support the project. Thanks.
Everything in the world is returning to a state of nature. Everything in the world is returning to a state of nature.